How's it going, folks? Here it is. This is the Hyper Triple 4K display dock for MacBook Pro. And this little guy is ridiculously sleek and features, as you can see, tons of I/O. And one of the things that I really like about this dock is just how utterly low-key it is. All you do is place your MacBook Pro on top like this and use the included flexible USB-C cables to connect to your MacBook Pro, just like that. And one of the things that I really appreciate about the triple 4K display dock is the fact that it sits underneath the MacBook Pro, giving it the perfect viewing angle and typing angle. But the flagship feature is being able to connect up to 3 monitors at 4K 60. And this is made possible by the 3 HDMI and DisplayPort outputs. But you may be thinking, Jeff, I only saw 2 DisplayPort and 2 HDMI ports. What gives? Well, simply connect the magnetic module to extend the dock, accommodating larger MacBooks and 2 additional video outputs. And this is all done within a super sleek and super slim form factor. It's pretty impressive. Now, here is my 13-inch MacBook Pro connected to the dock. And you'll notice that it's basically the perfect size for this MacBook Pro. Now, for the 16-inch model, I'll use the magnetic module to extend the length of the dock to accommodate the larger MacBook and give me more video outputs. So let's go ahead and connect our flexible USB-C cables. And the nice thing about those cables is that it allows you to easily align to the USB-C ports on your Mac. Now let's talk I/O. They're up to 3 HDMI and DisplayPort outputs. There's no drivers to install or anything like that. Plus, you can use any of those ports in any combination to connect to up to 3 external displays on supported Macs. That's awesome. There's also gigabit Ethernet, 100-watt power input via USB-C, 2 10 gigabit per second USB-C ports, 3 USB-A ports, one of those being 10 gigabits per second, and a micro SD and standard SD card slot. So this allows you to get rid of all your unsightly dongles and docks and just use this instead for that cleaner look, and you get triple 4K display output for supported MacBook models 2016 and newer. So folks, Hyper is selling 2 versions of its display dock. One for 13 and 14-inch MacBooks with 13 ports in dual display output, and one for 15 and 16-inch MacBooks with that extra module that gives you a whopping 15 ports and support for up to 3 external displays at 4K 60. And because of that flexible USB-C cable, these work with more than just MacBooks. It works with Chromebooks and PC devices as well. And I appreciate how the dock raises the computer, helping to dissipate heat and, like I said before, give you that nice typing angle to work with. So whether you have the 13-inch MacBook Pro or a 14-inch or a 15 or 16-inch MacBook Pro, whatever the case may be, you'll appreciate having all that I/O at your fingertips in a sleek package. For a limited time, Hyper is selling the triple 4K display dock for 50% off. Click the link in the description for more details, and special thanks to Hyper for sponsoring 9 to 5 Mac.